I was begging. The official literally looked me in my eye and said in his language, only Ukrainians, that's all. That if you are black, you should walk.
Yes! See, my leg is already cold. Daniel, is this your footwear?
Yes, ma'am.
To Romania. Your leg would die. Please, my bag.
Right.
Thank God I didn't load my bag at least. See, the police guy is coming in. What's all this? We are going to walk to Romania.
It was clear. It was clear. Because we are black. That's why they were acting that way. Come on. We are black people in a white country. We already know the way that we're gonna act with us. So for me, it's nothing.
On Friday at 8 a.m., I was on my way to Poland. I took a commercial taxi and the taxi couldn't stay on the line of cars because literally cars had been there for 2 days. And when we dropped, on the Google map, it was saying a 1 hour walk. And I was like, 1 hour walk is nothing, if it's getting us there on time. And we walked and it kept increasing. The term walking is traumatizing me. The term walking, I walked for 12 good hours, and it's not an exaggeration. The traffic warden saw me and said I should go to a shelter to sleep, and I slept. And he said the next day that there is a bus going from that shelter straight to the Polish border. And when it was time to get on this bus, the Ukrainians said, just Ukrainians, literally as a black person. I even lied that I was pregnant. They didn't care. I was begging. The official literally looked me in my eye and said in his language, only Ukrainians, that's all. That if you are black, you should walk. And that was an additional 8 hours from where we were. By car, it was like 30 minutes. So we had to walk additional 8 hours. The problem isn't at the Polish border. It is at the Ukrainian border. Because you have to step out at the Ukrainian border to get on the Polish side. And the Ukrainians are only prioritizing their citizens. They don't care. They would push you. They would beat you. If you can make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't.
It was a very terrible experience for me. Like, last 10 days in Ukraine was very, very difficult for me. Like, it wasn't what I was expecting. The military there was very mean. They were just so mean to us, like as if we were no humans. No food, nothing, no support. It was just on your own. All they did was go to your embassy. If your embassy is not there, the rest they leave it up to you. We worked for like 12 hours with no food and nothing. You just have to. That was one of my worst experiences. Like, the soldiers that was on duty that day was mean. They were just so heartless. Like, they treated us like animals totally. So they started chasing us away, hitting us with wood, and even you can see they even hit my leg right here.
We saw, like, we were in a queue. At first, blacks it wasn't like that. We were all moving together. That it got to a time, blacks were somewhere else, and other white color skin were also somewhere else, and they were actually moving a little bit faster. The blacks weren't going at all.
Did they separate the queues?
Yes.
So black people were in one queue and white people were in another queue?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I took a nap and I still felt like I was still walking, like I hadn't crossed over. It's not fair. Like, we're just begging to go. I literally had to go back to my city after that experience, re-strategize, and took a train to Hungary. It wasn't even easy getting to Hungary. We had to pay. Those that didn't have money to pay, what would they do? I couldn't help anybody because I was fighting for my life. It is a traumatizing experience and I don't know where I'm going from now. I literally have to re-strategize in Hungary, try to get my ticket back to Nigeria because it's not safe. This place is not, if your skin is dark, you're at a disadvantage.